Greetings. That's right, greetings. This is the master teacher. That's right, the shapeshifter. The quantum shifter. That's right, the code breaker. Coming at you once again, live and in living color with 2,400 watts of power in this hour. Listen, that's right, I had to tap on the bongos and the congas just a little bit. It's been a minute or two or three, but I had the feeling I just wanted to play alongside. That's right, our very own. Yes. That's right, musical artist JP. Yeah, the Prince of Peace. Listen, it's about to go down up in here. We want to say Shalom Alaikum, Assalamu Alaikum. You know, Tep, Baragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada, Ola, Kirishiwa, Bonjour. Yes, that's right. Once again, I am sitting in the captain's seat for the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Listen, we're going to be dealing with some awesome topics today. Some subject areas, listen, just going to touch bases and tap right into you once again. We're going to talk about we are neurologically wired to be gods and goddesses. That's right. Let me say that again. We are neurologically wired to be gods and goddesses. Thank you once again for tuning in. That's right, tuning in to another truth session where your thoughts really matter. That's right. They really do matter. They do count. Where you won't be derided. That's right. Where you won't be ostracized and ridiculed, belittled, spoken condescendingly to. That's right. Because listen, it is a dialogue and not a monologue. And listen, we've been having an awesome time. The one and myself, the one and I, we've really been touching on some things that have been blessing you, I know, and that will continue to bless you and elevate your thinking. That's right. What we've been rehearsing is that we are gods. Oh, we are goddesses. And listen, I'm not going to take it back. No, I'm not going to take that back. Listen, like I shared with you before, the Prince of Peace used to say it all the time. Listen, I worked hard to get to this place, and I'm not going to apologize for it, and I'm not going to take it back. So for those who may not understand it or agree with it or have the knowledge of it, that's what they've got to work out. And I won't take it back. I won't apologize for it. I won't walk it back. But this is what has been entrusted in your hands and in my hands. That's right. We're gods and goddesses. Thank you once again for your time, your Saturday. Oh, we know how valuable it is. Listen, after you worked hard and toiled all week, that's right, to make it work for you and your family, for your friends and alike. And you get to your weekends, and I know you want to make the most of it. But listen, yeah, you are making the most of it. That's right. With the host with the most. That's right. The cosmic commander. That's right. You know him also as the host with the most. Thank you. Thank you also once again for your donations. Those of you who consistently donate to the truth session. Man, we appreciate you. We love you. We honor you. That's right. We esteem you high. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for those who donate anonymously. So I don't want any recognition. I just want to share my love with you, share my currency, my current with you, that you may continue to flow. And I'm telling you, just what we've been talking about and rehearsing
It has been happening on a daily basis. Phone calls, that's right, text messages, DMs, you name it. We've been getting those testimonies and witnesses saying, listen, this has been happening for me. This one has been positioned for me to be successful. All I can say is, my, just like the Prince of Peace just said, oh my goodness. Listen, it's happening for real. And those of you who have been listening to the sound of our voices, the one and I tag teaming together, listen, you will know and understand that information has been strategically placed in your lap, in your hearing. Why? Because we rehearse it. We meditate over it. We speak to it and let it speak back to us. And we watch it manifest right before our eyes. Listen, during my waking hours, I constantly decree that I'm a God. That's right. I constantly decree that I'm connected to all things. I am quantumly motivated to connect to whatever I need to connect to so that I can be successful. Wherever I go, I look to insert myself in that space, in that place, so that it'll operate in the most efficient and productive and favorable manner for me and those around me. And listen, when others encounter us, I'm telling you, they automatically know that they've been hit by something. They've been struck by, oh my goodness, an energy they've never felt before. Oh my goodness. Listen, just this week, one little minor incident, small incident, I had to run back out to the vehicle to get my ID. And there was a lady behind me, older European lady, had this look like, oh, this is going to be a minute. But the young man that was working with me told her, no, it isn't. Watch. Listen, I got out to that vehicle in no time flat and got back in. And the lady looked at me. She said, how did you do that? The young brother said, I told you. He took one good look at me and said, watch, he'll be back in a few minutes. And it was just like that. Sprinted out, sprinted back. She said, wow. She said, I want you to know. And she was being humorous, but she was being serious. She said, I want you to know you don't look a day over 15. She said, how did you even do that? You know why I did that and how I was able to do that? I'm a God. That's how I think. That's how I operate. And listen, it behooves you to think in that same manner. We have been pre-wired, oh my goodness, neurologically wired to be gods and goddesses. And only you can take yourself out of that point. Even if somebody else think of you as something else, as a lesser being, those are their thoughts, not yours. That's right. Their thoughts, not yours. And you can only take yourself down by listening to that or not operating in it. And we're going to get into it. Listen, I am going to check this timeline, get myself situated here and set up. But in the meantime, in between time, listen, we're going to let the Prince of Peace, oh my goodness, come into your hearing.
We are gods. We are gods. We are gods. We are gods.
Thank you, Monique, for your donation. Oh, we see that Dominica's in the house. Greetings, Dominica Jones. That's right, the priestess. That's right, the priestess. Lavelle is in the house. Shirley Numby in the house. Dorothy Wilson in the house. Greetings. Yes, yes, I see you. I see you. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander is in the house. Yes, indeed. Oh, look what he said. We about to strike that flint. Let's get at it, master teacher. Yes, indeed. That's right. Oh, we got one all the way. That's right. Delphine DeLuga in the house. We see you there, Monique. We see you, Monique Bannister. She said, "Truth family, good afternoon." Listen, why don't you go ahead and hit that share button now? Come on, share this with somebody. Share this information. Oh, let's see who else we got in the house. Oh, it's going to be good today. I hear you. Come on. Sonia Smith in the house. Yes. Come on, this is your day. Come on and tap in. Yes, come on, come on. All right, listen. Thank you for those sounds on sound. Coming from the Psychiatric Times. Watch this. We're talking about a very, very powerful and important topic here. Again, we're still along the same lines that we are gods. But I want to share with you that we are neurologically wired. That's right, to be gods and goddesses. It's an automatic response. We've been predisposed and predispositioned to act and to think and to walk as gods and goddesses. We've just been tricked and duped out of that inheritance. That's right, I'll say that again. We've been tricked and duped out of that inheritance. That's an everyday walk for us. And spookism has been inserted in our cake, in our pie, to make us think that one, it's just a happenstance, and then two, it's all form of witchcraft and idolatry and all other nonsense, because we can do supernatural things. And see, many of us do those things and are not aware of them. Okay, it's just by happenstance. So we don't think of it in that manner. Something just manifested out of the blue, so to speak. But we're getting glimpses of how we are supposed to walk on a daily basis. So you and I don't have to look for miracles every day. The mere fact that we have been created in this manner, is a miracle in itself. So we are miracles. So now, do I have to look on the outside for a miracle to manifest? No. I am the miracle. I am the neurological miracle. So whatever I want, I create it. That's right. Whatever I want, it's already hardwired into my motherboard. Yeah. Into my motherboard. All I have to do is activate it. Now, I want to activate what's consistent with my destiny. What's consistent with my life. What's consistent with my prosperity, my wealth, my health. I'm not trying to manifest your health or your wealth or covet what you have. I just want you to manifest what you have so that I can manifest what I have at another level. Why? Because we're all connected. So I need you to be you. I need you to be the God or goddess that you've been created to be. So that you can send those entanglements. I'm talking about the proper entanglements. The quantum entanglement, so that your electron spin can make it over to me and connect to what I'm doing to give me the energy that I need. Listen, every bit of love and energy, oh my goodness, that you're supposed to send to me, you need to find yourself doing it, because I'm looking for it. Yeah, that's right. The love that you have for me, I need you to send it in abundance. I can handle it. Yes, indeed. True indeed. Listen, I know your speed. No, don't send it. Neurologically send it. That's right. We have neurotransmitters. Oh, they're rapidly firing. So the energy that you send me, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to connect with it. Yeah, so I can just grow bigger and bigger. So my head can get fatter and fatter. That's right. So the knowledge can continue to expand. That's right, as the universe expands left, as Most Def said. I want to continue to expand. Send me your love. Oh, even if your love is a donation to the truth session, send that as well. That helps me to expand left. That's right. I need to expand. I need to expand my currency, my current, my flow, my polarity, my magnetic field. I need to expand it. And pretty soon, listen, as we connect, man, that thing will grow at a monumental, at an epic level. Ecumenically, that's right, universally. It would be so wide that, listen, whatever you do, whatever you send, you know the thoughts that I think towards you. Thoughts of shalom, peace, and not of evil, to help give you an expected end. It will all connect, man, and our neurological transmitter will be firing. Not misfiring, but they will be firing. Listen, our spiritual spark plugs will be on point. They'll be self-renewing. Oh, our capacitors will never go out. We'll never shoot our wad, because we will be wise enough to use them to get the most out of them. That's right. They'll be self-generating or regenerating. Come on, you got to send it to me. I need you to send it out. Listen, I need you to send it on that timeline right now. Man, send me some love. Oh, you asked me, am I greedy? Yes, I am. Send me all the love you got. Yes, indeed. There's so much mixed in that love. Come on. Oh, my goodness. When you send it, there's so much mixed in that. Oh, my goodness. I benefit in many ways. Your energy, your love, Your willingness for me to get to that next level. Your willingness for me, to be prosperous. Your willingness for me to dig deeper, to study even more. Man, that energy sits right there. It resides in me. And guess what? It creates a monument, a landmark. So when I go to study to get this information, guess what? The energy that you sent to me, it will be sitting right there. Woo! Oh, I tapped on it this morning. That's right. Because it was neurologically wired into me. I keep getting those notifications and those conversations that what I'm talking about was already spoken about. And I'm opening it up. That's right. Because we're neurologically connected. Oh my goodness. The healing that I desire to that next level. When you send me that love, guess what? Woo! I feel it. I feel my help. I feel my energy. I feel my healing. See, healing is not a one-time thing. It's a perpetual cycle that will cause you and I to forever feel our increase. You know how they say, oh, I feel my help coming. Oh, I feel it. Yeah. Come on, send it to me. Take a moment and send me your love. Woo. Oh, I'm going to let them hit you real quickly because I feel something right now. Come on. Oh, I see you, Dominica. Thank you for the beautiful musical notes. She's sending it, that's right, to the Prince of Peace and Songbird KD. Oh, my goodness. Listen, they love your sound. Much love back to you, Sister Dorothy Wilson. Oh, I just put something out there. Oh. Listen, I'm not going to be before you long, but listen, I promise you, I'm going to be before you strong. Along with the Prince of Peace and KD, we're going to be before you strong, but not before you long. Watch what it says. Man, I love that sound, man. The Prince of Peace, man, he does something to me when he plays and sings. Woo! It's hard to come down out of that realm when he does that. As I shared with you last week, he sent me some music before I left from the Windy City. And I'm telling you, for 6 months straight, every day I listened to it. It was two powerful renditions of the music that he created. And I didn't eat lunch. I would leave my workplace and I would go out to the forest, deep in the forest, and man, I listened to it every day. Every day I listened to it during lunchtime until I burnt the tapes up. Man, I had to pull them up out of at the time of tape play. I had to dig them out of there. I played them until they burnt up. It prepared me for that next level. Oh my goodness. Watch what this says. Considering that the brain is increasingly being credited, watch this, for having a role in everything we think, feel, and do, it is probably just a matter of time before it was postulated that religious belief has a neurological substrate. The question of how the brain might be hardwired for spirituality has captured, oh my goodness, the interest of many investigators who have established careers in fields as different as neurology, theology, and neuroscience, and spawned the new discipline of neurotheology. Man, that's deep. In other words, they've tapped into the fact that we have been neurologically wired. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time. For a long time. I'm telling you, the Prince of Peace and I used to sit up late, man, talking about this stuff with the one, he plugged us in. And we would sit up and just talk about this for hours, man, until we just had to fall out. Said, man, if we don't let this go, we're going to float up out of here. But we were talking about that we were neurologically wired to think this way, to be gods. Then others start writing about it. It says here, so after investigations have taken place, we can surmise that we've been hardwired to think on a neurological level that we're connected to spirituality, that we're gods. Watch this piece. Neurotheologians argue that the structure and function of the human brain predispose us to believe in the Almighty One. They claim that the site of the Almighty One's biological substrate in the limbic center or system is deep within the brain, which has long been considered to be biologically or the biological center for our emotion. Ron Joseph, a prominent neurotheologian, goes a deep further to suggest that the limbic system is dotted, oh my goodness, it says with God neurons and God neurotransmitters. Well, let's talk about the limbic system real quickly. Let's get to it. The limbic system. Watch what it says. The limbic system is the part of the brain involved in our behavioral and emotional responses, especially when it comes to behaviors we need for survival. Wait a minute. So though our godlike ability helps us to survive, it's connected to our limbic system. Watch this. Feeding, reproduction, and caring for our young, and fight or flight responses. So look at this. Our limbic system, which is neurologically connected to us, which neurologically connects us to spirituality, causes all these things to happen. What am I sharing with you? You can't get away from it. Even if you cover it up. Even if you decide not to exercise those muscles, those quantum muscles. Yeah. Even if you decide not to operate in them, they don't go anywhere. You've been hardwired. No. Not wireless. Etheric. You've been hardwired to think like that. So what does that mean? It's not a wireless system, so to speak. As an analogy, wireless systems sometimes get a lot of interference, right? Most of the times those hard connections, those Ethernet connections, actually move a little bit faster. So we don't have to worry about upgrading. That's right, upgrading the system because it's directly connected to it. Let me go ahead and put that. That's from the University of Queensland, the Queensland Brain Institute. Let me go ahead and drop this on here. Oh, give me a second here. Yes, indeed. Come on, hit that share button for me. Come on and share this information. Come on. Oh, if you can see that information, come on and give me that thumbs up. Oh, it's right there. It's right there in the text. That's right. So now if you don't use it, what it does is take on what's called atrophy. That's deep now. Yeah, as I said with you, listen, we have those muscles that keep us intact. And the brain is a big muscle, which means you've got to exercise it. You've got to use it. So your ability to be God and goddesses need to be exercised. Yes, indeed. You've got to exercise that. You've got to utilize it so that it won't experience atrophy. So listen, if you take somebody out of their normal environment where they thrive, where they readily get information, revelation dropped into them, where they prosper in many areas of their lives, and put them in a degraded place. That's right. A place where it's dry, no water, no life. They take on atrophy. Let's find out what that means. You got to use your God-like ability. You've got to be a God.
You got to be a God. Gotta use it to your God-like ability.
Yes. Medical dictionary. Watch this. Watch what the medical dictionary says. Atrophy, a wasting of tissues, organs, or the entire body as from death and reabsorption of cells. Diminished cellular proliferation, decreased cellular volume, pressure, ischemia, malnutrition, lessened function, or hormonal changes. So now let's look at this. This is a medical dictionary. So a wasting of tissues and organs of the entire body. Well, if you go back, this connects to what we were talking about, breathing in oxygen. We were just telling you to breathe so that you can use those organs, so those cells won't deplenish, so that you can activate them, so your body can be healed, so your body can be strengthened, so your brain can be strengthened, so that you can think as a God on a regular basis, so you'll have the ability to create and to manipulate. You can use those places and spaces of knowledge, comprehension, and application. You have the ability to be neurologically sound. You have the ability to, oh my goodness, apply, synthesize, analyze, to be creative, and have the ability to evaluate. Why? Because you're not letting those muscles atrophy. Reabsorption of cells, they have to be utilized. Diminished cellular proliferation. What's proliferation? The growth or production of cells by multiplication of parts. A rapid and often excessive spread or increase. As in nuclear proliferation. Watch this. I said ischemia, that's a part of it. Watch what ischemia is. It's a condition in which the body, or in which the blood flow, and thus oxygen, is restricted. Oh my goodness. So in other words, there is no blood flow to your brain. No blood flow. It's restricted. So you can't think as a God. Why? Because you have not been exercising those muscles. So there's a restriction of oxygen to the brain for you to even think like that. In a part of the body, cardiac ischemia is the name for decreased blood flow and oxygen to the heart muscle. Now you have to see not only this fist-sized muscle in your chest, we're talking about the cardia. We're talking about your labor mind, as the one talked about. We're talking about your mind. So now there's a lack of blood flow to your mind. There's a lack of energy. There's a lack of oxygen. That will cause you to create. That's right, that will cause you to create the carbon dioxide that you need to give off, so that you have the ability to recycle, send it back out. Oh my goodness, so the plants can get it, continue to recreate the oxygen and take in, so they can create food. You've got to breathe. If you don't breathe, you'll still begin a process of atrophy. You'll become malnutrition. You'll have lessened function, blood flow, muscle function. It's automatic. It'll mess with your hormones. Oh my goodness. You might as well go on and breathe. It'll cause a collapse to your system. Listen, you'll wonder at times when you need to function as a God, why can't you function in that manner? You've caused a collapse to your system because you refuse to use it. You've heard the old saying, use it or lose it. That's right. If you don't exercise it, you'll fail to recall that information. Now, does it really go anywhere? No, you fail to recall it. You've mislaid it. You've put it in a place where you filed it in a place where you don't know where that particular position is put in your file cabinet. I'm going to get to something here in a minute. Remember, keep this in mind. You'll cause it to collapse. Let me check this timeline. Monique Bannister said, exercise that muscle. That's right. To be a God. The one said the mind is a terrible thing to waste. Thank you, Songbird KD. Kids, the inspirations queen in the house.
The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yes, it is. She said, yes, I know this to be true. Let me get to that comment. I had a surgery in my abdomen and couldn't breathe well. And I felt the effect of it started some of my breathing, there it is, and my cellular lighting techniques yesterday. And today I feel better. You better talk to me up in here. Yes. The one said the creative mind must come online to keep the brain active. Yes, indeed. The one, the cosmic commander. That's right. The creative brain must come online. That's right, kids, the inspirations queen. I like that. That's right. You had to breathe. Come on here. She's telling you to breathe.
Breathe. She said breathe. Breathe. She said breathe.
Yes.
She's telling you to breathe. She's telling you to breathe.
Come on.
She said you must breathe.
Thank you, the
She
one.
said you got to breathe.
Yes, come on. Y'all go ahead and break it on down. I'll get to these comments.
Breathe. got to breathe. Come on and breathe. Can't live until you breathe. Can't feel until you breathe. Can't be healed until you breathe. Can't function until you breathe.
Yes, come on. Oh, come on, come on.
She said, breathe, to breathe. Oh, the master teacher said, breathe. The cosmic command said, breathe. The Prince of Peace said, breathe. Songbird
Come on.
said, breathe.
Tell him, tell him.
We've got to breathe.
Oh, you better tell him.
We've got to
Come on, somebody breathe. Come on, songbird, break them down. Oh, the one said, manifest by using your God power and authority. Sister Dorothy Wilson said, yes, it is. The creative mind from the one. In response, come online and keep that brain active. Oh, Songbird KD says that you can make your contributions. You all see that, the cash out. $sign D155. Come on. The mind. The one said the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker is talking about both sciences and anatomy. Yes, indeed. I'm going to read this one again. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. That was from the one. Greetings, Sister Rhonda Moore. All up in here. Oh, we see this bad girl up in here. Clea in the house. McBride Etheridge. We see you. Greetings, greetings. Oh, we got to see your face in a place. You better talk to me. Kizzy Inspirations Queen, let me go back. She said, hello family. Hope everyone is well and in great spirit. Just want y'all to know I love y'all. Listen, Kizzy Inspirations Queen, listen. We love you too. Oh, you know it. I know you can feel that love. That's right. We send it right back at you with the same force you sent it so that it can continue to reciprocate. You know I'm greedy. Oh, send me your love. I see you, Sonia. Oh, you slid on us. She said, come on with that knowledge. Yeah, I see you, Sonia. I see you up in here. Woo! Yes. Monique said, love that truth. Yes, indeed. Oh, I see all this fire. Look at the one. He's sending some fire. Oh, he's sending the clouds. My goodness, and he's sending the thunderbolts. You understand me? Yeah, it's pouring. It's raining. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, you can feel the thunder, the lightning. Yes, it is. Come on. Oh. Yes. Come on, Prince of Peace. Oh, watch this. I said to you earlier that if you don't treat it right, don't nourish it, don't utilize it, it'll collapse on you. Watch this analogy here. Let me read something to you. This is from USA Today. And peace be upon those who transition and those who are injured. Surfside, Florida, where the condominium collapsed. Watch this. Let's talk about condominium first. According to www.dictionary.com, watch what condominium means. An apartment house, office building, or other multiple unit complex. The units of which are individually owned. So in the mind of the Almighty One, in your mind, each compartment is individually owned. Wow. And each compartment is filled with all the precious and pleasant riches, the thoughts, the energy, the wealth building process, the creativity, each aspect of your brain. That's right, every aspect of it is filled with all the precious and pleasant riches. Guess what? They're individually owned, but because it's a condominium, they use synergy. They're all connected. Each owner receives a recordable deed to the individual unit purchased, including the right to sell, mortgage, etc. That unit is sharing in joint ownership, hello somebody, of any common grounds, passageways, etc. So you have to see this. Each compartment has been individually purchased, which means you have the right to sell it, mortgage it, or to share it as joint ownership. In other words, if you're sharing your compartment with someone else, maybe you came into a symbiotic relationship as the one talks about. Maybe you're in a different partnership, a long-term partnership, which means, first of all, it has to happen up here in your mind. You've purchased this. So which means you have the right, the ability, and the authority to decorate it, to embellish it. That's right, to adorn it, and to adore it, so that you can utilize it so it'll look good, it'll be pleasant. It'll be pleasant to the eyesight, including the right to sell it. Now, quantumly you can sell it, that's right. What is that? Quantum entanglement. Connecting something here, I'm using part of it over here, but I'm also using it over there so that it works over there. Yeah, I just sold it. Watch this. In international law, condominium means joint sovereignty over a territory by several states. Doesn't that sound like the mind? Joint sovereignty over territory, or the territory itself. So it's twofold. Not only is it the actual territory, but it's joint ownership or sovereignty or authority or the occupied chief place over the territory. So now, your thoughts, your neurological thoughts, hardwired for you to be a god and a goddess, has been purchased, that's right, as a condominium. Which means if you don't utilize it, if it's not handled or maintained, it can collapse. Thank you, Kizzy Inspirations Queen, for your donations. We appreciate your love, your support. Thank you for those who are donating right now and have not even mentioned it. Thank you for your anonymous donations. Man, listen, I just want to take the time to love on you and appreciate you. We don't take any of this for granted. No matter how small, no matter how big, We love you for that. We take it to heart and to heart. That's right. Thank you once again for those of you who, on a consistent basis, those of you who are behind the scene, who's sewing and doing things and sending things to the one. Listen, we honor you for that as well. And I just want to take this time before I go even a little bit further. I'm almost done with you. But I want to take this time to thank the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, for his undying love toward us. His relentless pursuit of perfection and happiness for all of us and well-being. For his continued love. Thank you for that. Thank you to the Prince of Peace. His continued painstaking effort. Singing and playing for us. That's right. The one you're listening to right now. That's right. It's their very own daughter, Kafira. That's right, the offspring of the Prince of Peace and the songbird KD. Oh, all three of them bad. You better ask somebody. I did. I found out. Yes. Thank you. We thank you for your undying support. That is a structured, let me say that again. A structured sentiment, a structured release that's timely and that's placed in the integrity of what we're building. The reinforcement, it coats our building. Yeah, figuratively speaking, spiritually speaking, it places an epoxy coating around what we're doing. Listen, don't let anybody fool you. You can't build anything without finances. At some point, you're going to have to send out that currency and let it work for you. Connect with others so that they can build with you. I'm not trying to be an island to myself. That's foolish thinking. No one has built everything on their own. If somebody said, listen, I did this and I did this, you might want to step away from them. None of us built anything on our own. Somewhere, somehow, some way, somebody connected to us did something for us to get there. Even if we didn't know it. Even if they prayed for us. They hit an area that we weren't even thinking about. It happened. Yeah, that's right. They've given us something to reinforce what we're building. Working behind the scenes. See, some people don't want recognition. They just want to be a god or a goddess behind the scene. Listen, that's my harvest. That's my calling. I work behind the scenes. I'm the one pulling the string on the curtain. Let me pull the curtain back so the main event, the headliners, can come forth. That's right. Some of us are MCs. Some of us are background singers, keeping a harmony going. Yeah. Some of us are just the bongo and conga players. Some of us are on the keyboards and the pianos and the organs, on the saxophone. Some of us are the trumpet. Some of us are the tambourines and the flute. Yeah, the synthesizer strings, the harpsichord. Oh, you better talk to me. The trombone, the harp. That's some of the xylophone. That is some of our duties and responsibilities. And when we understand that, we operate in it as a god or a goddess. And nobody takes that away from us. That says love. That says you love me every week you showing up. I look for you. I look for you to hold me and embrace me and say, go ahead, master teacher. Come on, send that information forth. I feel you pulling on me. And guess what? I'm greedy. I'm going to continue to snatch on it. You pull on it, I'm going to give it to you. Why? Because I want you to be blessed. I want you to feel what I feel. When I'm researching and studying, I want you to feel it. I want you to feel that too, man. It is something that I can't describe. I think about you when I'm preparing this. I wake up in the wee hours of the night, early in the morning. Listen, the truth session starts at 4 o'clock Central Time. Eastern Time. 3 Central. Guess what? 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I'm up. Can't help it. I'm thinking about you. Sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, man, I'm in my meditative thought thinking about the truth session. And you think I would be tired and burnt out. Oh, just knowing that I get to get some replenishing when you touch me. I don't feel weary. This is what I've been called to do. And because of that, I have an eternal supply of power. That's right. All I got to do is meditate on it. Oh, wait a minute. Kids of Inspirations Queen sent me some love. Dominica sent me some love. Elder Gibbs, I know you in the house. It just got better. I feel you. I feel you, Elder Gibbs. Yes, indeed. Wait a minute. They loving on me? Oh, my goodness. Monique Bannister loving on me? What? Whoa. Wait a minute. My goodness. What am I feeling? Sister Rhonda Moore, the Mod Squad. Sister Cynthia Ford Clark. Sister Stephanie. Oh, you all loving on me? That's right, the Mod Squad loving on me. Oh, my goodness. The one loving on me, the Prince of Peace, KD. Kafira, oh, my goodness. All this love I'm getting. I look forward to that. Sister Dorothy Wilson. Sister Clea in the house. I look forward to it. Yes. Sonya, I look for yours too. You better believe it. Yes. Sister Delphine, I see you. I look for it, Sister Lavelle. Now, you know I'm looking for it. Yes, indeed. You better send it. Don't make me start pulling on it. I gotta have it. Yeah. I give out so much love that I look for it to come back. Yes. I give it out so I look for it to come back. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for not allowing this energy to collapse. You thinking about us when we don't even know you're thinking about us. That's right. You're talking about us. We want you to know we love you. You're lifting us up. Thank you for that. You're sending your donations. Thank you for that. See, you all out there know that we're not frivolous people. That's right. You all know that the water. That's right, me, the master teacher. That's right, the Prince of Peace, KD. That's right. You all know that we are not frivolous people. You know that. You know our spirits. Yeah, the spirits know all things. The deep things. Thank you for knowing that. So what do? We put it to use that we can neurologically connect to one another. Listen, what you all don't know sometimes is that your seeds, oh my goodness, your seeds cause us to do certain things that were put in place. Your seeds come right around and secure those things. I know you may not even know it at the time that that's what you're doing, but guess what? It happens for us just like that. Those seeds. I'm telling you, this is where you're supposed to be, doing what you're doing the right thing with the right people. And as the one said, ain't no doubt about it. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to be, experiencing the love that you're experiencing. And I just want you to know, man, don't apologize for it. Even some family members are not going to understand it. Maybe that's not their level of harvest that you have. Don't you apologize for it. Don't you give it back. There are things happening for some of you in your mind. That's right, in your bodies. We all got our different areas that are being elevated right now. I know you listen to this information and each week, another layer of that supernatural ability that you have manifests. So guess what? You wake up thinking you're a god or a goddess. You lay down thinking you're a god or goddess. And guess what? When you do that, you love it on yourself. Because you realize this is where I'm supposed to be in my mind. Every week, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be talking back and forth to him. I'm supposed to be posted on his timeline. I'm supposed to be sending my energy, sending my seed. That's right. So that things can continue to happen for me. Woo! As the old commercial said, if you knew what I knew. Y'all remember that milk commercial? You drink milk too if you knew what I knew. Yeah, it builds your body. This is where you are supposed to be. My family didn't even understand it. But one thing they did know is that when I plug into something, oh, that's it. I'm attached to it, I'm dedicated to it. Even if they didn't know it, they knew that being connected to the one was where I was supposed to be. And so there's a level of thinking and operation that I have that they don't quite understand. But what they do realize is that as a little kid, I thought like that. Things that didn't make sense to them made perfect sense to me. But when I began operating in it, they were like, whoa, I guess he does know what he's talking about. Yeah. Well, how did you know that? Well, I was trying to tell you that I was a God. How did you know to say that? How did you know to go over there? As a kid, I tapped into it. And then I started meditating on what I was supposed to be doing. Who I was going to run into. How it was going to happen. Where I was supposed to be. So when it was time to pack up and make that journey, it wasn't hard. It wasn't a struggle. It was just my next move. Woo! Where I was supposed to be. Now, those of you on the timeline right now, I'm supposed to be talking to you. You're supposed to be sending me this level and measure of love. That's right. You're supposed to be. I was calling on it way back then. Yeah, I was the one who loved to give out love. Loved to receive it. Oh my goodness. And let nobody steal it from me. I don't care what has transpired in my life. No one has ever been able to stop me from loving. See, certain people may get hurt or experience certain things and they draw back from the love. But listen, my love I'm supposed to have for you, nobody can take that from me. Experiences are just that. All experiences are not designed to put you in a place where you cannot advance. Certain things come into your life for you to experience because it'll peel off another layer of who you are so the real you can come forth. Not designed for you to stay where you are. And it's teaching you to love yourself. Sometimes we're not going to experience that until we experience something else. I am going to say this with all the authority and grace and charisma that I have in me. I love the hell out of me. Yes, indeed. Now, I say that with sincerity. I say that with knowledge. I say that with a divine knowing that, man, if I can't love me, I can't love you. And I want to love you. Yeah. I want to touch you and let you know that you're a God, you're a goddess. To the place when you really start understanding that you're supposed to love you to that level, you'll automatically operate as a God, man. You are tapping the things that's connected to love. Because you'll love the fact that you're supposed to be experiencing. Yeah. You'll love the fact that you're supposed to be prosperous. You won't have this religious thought processes that, you ain't supposed to have a whole lot because that's a sin. Yeah. If you realize what sin is, it's actually sin. Yeah. A place where, man, I can sit back and relax and love on me, to the place where I can treat me. Oh yeah, that's loving on you. Treat me. I can treat me. I can treat myself with the utmost respect. It's a reciprocation. See, if you love up here and you don't know how to reciprocate it, it becomes unbalanced. It only increases because that loop is getting bigger and bigger. It's like I teach children. I'll give them some information, and then I get to the next level and I go back and give them the same information that I've already given them. So as we go higher and higher, I keep recycling the information. I get higher. I'm scaffolding. That's right. I'm recycling and rehearsing the information. So each time they get new information, they're rehearsing the old one. In other words, as I continue to love myself and it gets higher and higher, guess what? I can love you at that level. It's just perpetual. It's reciprocal. Yeah. So it never runs out. Don't you hold back on that love you have for me. Don't hold it back. That's right. Give it to me. Yeah. Send it to me. I want to feel it while I'm resting upon my bedtop. While I'm studying, I want to feel it. Listen, if I go to the store, I want to feel it. Oh, that boy, he got a big capacitor. Yes, indeed. While I'm working out. That's right, keeping myself physically fit. I want to feel your love. Say, Master Teacher, I know you've run up and down the stairs 50 times. I think you got 5 more in you. Oh, when I feel that love, guess what? I can run on just a little while longer. Because I know it's not just a physical thing. I want to feel your love. So there'll be no collapse. I got this one more area for you, and we're going to get out of here. Watch what this says. Engineers noted design flaws and failing waterproofing that would lead to exponential damage. Talking about the collapse of that condominium. I'm talking about your condominium up here. They noted damages. They noted a report that was never officially filed. They noted some repairs that needed to take place. That was never carried out. So guess what? Their concrete, their structures, their columns begin to crack, begin to fold, because it wasn't exercised. The ability to secure it was not exercised. What am I saying to you? You better exercise your ability to be God. You better exercise your ability to be a goddess. You better exercise your ability to have all knowing, which means you have access to knowing all things. That's called love. What I'm supposed to know, I want to know. That's called love. Because it's not just for me, it's for somebody else who's connected to me, who may not understand that level of love until they hear it from me, until they feel it from me. Yeah. They're supposed to hear it from me and feel it from me, so that they don't collapse. There are some children that I reach, and the amount of love that I give them, sometimes they're not receiving it from their very own parents. You know why? It was predestined for me to give it to them. Their parents play a certain part. Watch this. I'm supposed to play the other part. And because I understood that, man, I utilized it. I'm going to say this one thing. I'm going to check this timeline and we're going to get out of here. My high school principal acted as a father to me. My high school basketball coach acted as a father to me. The assistant principal, she acted as a mother to me. My homeroom teacher acted as a mother to me. When I got injured, guess what she did? She came to the house, picked up my work, took it back, gave it to all my teachers, got homework, brought it back to me, brought me what I needed. They was loving on me. Oh my goodness. It's all about love. They treated me like I was their very own. Teachers, administrators alike. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about loving on me to the place where, man, I couldn't understand it. As a youngster, man, how can they love me so much like this? But when I got older and started loving on my subjects, I got it. I got it. I had some students to say, man, you like a father to me. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about treating them like gods and goddesses. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Prince of Peace. It saved the day. They said I needed that. Some of them were experiencing so much at home. Man, I took them into my heart and said, listen, I got you. I got you covered. You don't even have to worry about it. I got you. Yeah. Listen, I'm not worried about what you don't have, whatever deficiency you may have. I trust my ability to reach you so that I can save your day. Listen, my mother's best friend in the house where we used to live, where we grew up, that woman used to say, that's my son. That woman hugged on me and kissed on me every time she saw me. My mama used to say, well, your mama was checking on you today. She asked about you. Listen, in front of my mother, that woman used to hug me and grab me and kiss all over me. That woman loved me like I was her very own son. My mother stepped back and said, no, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's your son. Man, it was so real. When I achieved things, that woman achieved things. She supported me. She complimented me. Oh my goodness, man, it blew my mind. My mama said, no, that's your mama too. That's what we did for one another. So when I interact with my students, man, I love them on that level. I told my administrators, I told the parents, listen, if I can't love your kids on that level, listen, I don't want to do this. I don't even want to do this. My greatest effect when I'm educating kids is that I love on them. I take the spookism out of it. I take the fear out of learning out of it. Man, I just get down and dirty with them. Let's talk, let's chalk it up. Let's toss it up. They drop all the walls, they drop all the barriers, and I just kick it with them. Oh, school is out. I still got kids trying to log into the system and have school. School has been out. They want to have meetings. I know I'm transferring to another school, but can we still meet? Let's talk about love. I got to get us out of here. Listen, I'm not going to let this thing go. Let me see what's on this timeline. Who is on this timeline chalking it up for us? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, love will say the day for you. Yes, Monique Bannister. As they continue to sing and break us down, you giving back, Master Teacher. You are giving back the love that was given to you. Yes, that's love. Thank you, Monique. Thank you for the heart there to give. I love you. Thank you, Sister Dorothy Wilson, for the 100 in the heart. Thank you, Songbird KD, for the hearts, for the boom. Love will save the day. Thank you for the love. Yeah, the one said, love you back, master teacher, quantum shifter, shape shifter, the code breaker. I love you, the one. Yeah, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he saved the day, y'all. The one saved the day. When many sought to kill, the one saved the day. Oh man, he stepped in and said, come on, son, I got you. They don't see what I see. Yeah, he stepped in. Yeah, he saved the day. Yeah. Listen, when I needed financially saving, he stepped in and saved the day. When I needed a word of encouragement, guess what? He stepped in and saved the day. When he needed me to be him, he stepped in and saved the day. I'm going to give you space to be me, son. Come on. Oh, I can be you? You mean I can step in that space and be you? Yeah, come on in. Come on in and save the day. And I need you to operate at the fullest capacity, sir. I need you to be me, and I need you to be you. And when those two get together, oh my goodness, it's going to be a cataclysmic upheaval. When you get together with me and you're going to save the day, son. I just need you to get in where you fit in. And listen, don't hold back. Give it to us. That's what the one said, man. That's love. See, most leaders with that level of information and knowledge and authority fear somebody else operating like that. The one threw out that lasso and said, come on, son. Oh, come on and operate. I need what you got. You better bring it. Yes, indeed. That's a real leader. Don't fear. Ain't intimidated. Ain't jealous. Don't walk around with malice. Don't walk around envying people. No. He'll save the day for you. I need you to be you. You better be you, because I'm going to tap into you so I can get you. Come on now. Everybody out there to the sound of my voice, I need you to be you. So our neurons can fire and connect with one another. Our neural pathways can be open. They won't be blocked. Thank you for saving the day. So many people wait until someone is no longer here for to give them their flowers. Give me my love now. You better believe it, Monique Bannister. Yeah. Peace and rest to your queen. That was my very own Elder Gibbs. Listen, thank you once again, those of you who tuned in, those of you who sent that information out, those of you who tapped in for the first time, those who rekindled that energy with us. Thank you for being here. We don't take it for granted nor lightly, but we hold on dear to it, near our hearts, our thoughts and our minds. Thank you once again for your donations. Those of you who anonymously, of course, sowed seeds to us. Those of you openly sold those seeds. Thank you for your weekly donations. We want to say, with grateful gratitude, thank you. Listen, everybody. Everybody that is somebody, that's everybody that's listening under the sound of my voice. This one ought to hold you. What am I telling you? Hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder over it. Oh, but by all means, govern yourselves accordingly with this information. And until next time, I'm going to take you out That's right, with the nectar from KD. Shalom Aleichem, Mishpikah.